Matthews. Matthews chapter 24, verse 7. For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms. And there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these things are the beginning of sorrow. I would like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rapakwadash, the Wadi Yahawashi, Yahawashi, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki and pushing the word in sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the R5 Egypt, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I like to say something about this verse I just read, and it was in an orderly fashion. All right, Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. Because nations shall rise against nations. That's what's happening right now. No one's on the earth, planet Earth is at peace with each other. Okay? There's nations against nations right now. Iran, Israel, okay? America versus every goddamn body except Israel. Okay? It's just something going on with nations versus against nations. Okay? The Yahawashi he put it in order. And then he said kingdom against kingdom. Okay? These are all kingdoms. He said he clarified it again for you. Not just by nations, but he said kingdoms. Because these are all different. All these nations got kings. These call them presidents, the prime ministers, and all that bullshit. Alright? And there should be famine. And there's a famine. Famine it's been like it's going on right now. It's a food shortage in so many places. Okay? And pestilence. That's this coronavirus. Alright? Alright? And now that what he did, he iced the cake. Okay. He said, let's read this whole verse again. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence, right? And earthquakes in diverse places. Right now, a 7.7 just hit. Okay? A 7.7 just hit. That quick. And that was in diverse places from Cuba, Jamaica, all the way to Miami. Okay, and now if that tsunami if a tsunami comes up right now, that's going to cause a lot more pestilence. That's going to cause a huge pestilence because that's going to be a lot of death. And that water going to come drown everybody because people don't like to leave their homes. Oh, I'm not leaving my home. Well, you know what? How about Shimashah going to drown your ass? That tsunami. Okay. So, I was in the spirit right now. I just saw that, and I was like, wow. Let me see what else I can bring up here. And let me read this part again. And all these things are the beginning of sorrow. Okay? That's going to be a sorrowful moment for these people. These people they're going to be in distress. All right? Let's see what else I can bring up here. Let's see any other verses. All right? I was thinking about another verse, but I couldn't find it. All right, it says right here, it says, Joel chapter 2, verse 31, the sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord Yahawashi come. Then all these things that's what's going to happen. The nuclear missiles, all right. They had a blood moon last year. All these things are signs. These are all the things before Yahawashi comes. So we right there. We right there. We the ones. We live in that day. We living it out. We living it out. We the ones living it out. All right, let me go back up a verse. Joel chapter 2, verse 30. And I will show wonders in heaven and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The Lord showed these wonders in heaven with the eclipse and all that. He showed you signs. It's just that now we getting it back because we coming under the banner of Yahawashi. Now we understand. Okay, these signs is for us to understand the coming of Yahawashi. Salakia. These are the signs that show that Yahawashi is coming back. All right, these are the wonders, man. These wonders. And he's beginning of sorrow and all these earthquakes, that's another sign. Those are other signs. These are signs of our king is coming back. You know? Salakia. Right? I was thinking about it. I was looking for a verse and I just can't find the verse. All right, we're going to read this one right here too. Because Yahawashi is speaking again right now. Look what he's saying. He said, hold on, let's go up. Let's see what's the next verse before this. All right, because all these things that's happening, like I'm not too smart at it when it comes to these things, but they got the eclipse, they got how the lining of the stars. Yahawashi, he knows these things. This is his. This is his. Everything he made is his. And at one time they had the Ishakar. They knew the star signs. We knew this was gonna happen. They knew how to prepare themselves. I don't know too much about it, but I know for a fact that everything is made by Yahawashi. Okay? And he says right here, he said, Luke 21, verse 26, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations. That's what's happening. With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. That's bound to come right after that. The sea after that something because they talk about it might be a tsunami. There ain't no Titanic plates under there. You don't know who's. We know Yahawashi because it's 7.7. Anything that hit 7, anything over 7.7 is Yahawah. All right, but you don't know. Like he probably got some. You don't know what's under those Titanic plates because remember the Earth is gonna change its form. So how it is now is going to change because it's got to get bigger. The Earth got to get bigger. A lot of things are going to happen that's going to lead to us. That's going to lead to the cleansing of this Earth. Because remember the time of Noah when Yahawah drowned the Earth. He made the Earth whole new, different. He broke it up. All right, they got the Pandora effect. Is how you say it. The Earth was one, but he broke it up. It changed. So it's going to change. The Earth is going to change again. Men's heart failing them for fear. Yeah. And for the looking after those things which are coming on the earth. They're going to be looking, oh, what's next? Oh, man, we don't know what's next. But we do. And we know the king is coming. For the power of heaven shall be shaken. All right. Okay. And that power of heaven is gonna be they're gonna be shaken. It's the ones that run the earth right now. They ain't gonna know where to hide. All if earthquakes, they're gonna fuck up them underground things. You ain't gonna be safe down there for you. Your whole shit is about to shake. All right. And then after all this whole deal, and here we go. Look, verse 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. He's coming back, man. Oh man, this is what we've been waiting for. All these things. This is the year of prophecy. Automatic, man. Everything. The water Yahawashi outside for clip. Yo, you ain't gonna never get these people in this world right. Huh? You will stay right. Alright. That was just a quick hit. All praise and honor and glory go to Yahawashi outside by Hashem Kwadash. The water Yahawashi outside for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.